In this video we are going to talk about 10 signs that he loves you a lot. This is not intended to represent an exhaustive list of possible options. Love is multifaceted, and everyone expresses their feelings of affection in their own unique way. One thing is certain, if your significant other is putting in an effort, this is a positive indication. To provide love, to become a better person, and to have a good relationship, it is vital to put out effort. Last but not least, effort is an indication of emotional maturity in many cases. As a result, the symptoms listed below may suggest more than only romantic feelings, but also the aptitude and willingness to develop a successful relationship. Number 1. The way he looks at you. He stares at you like you're a unicorn, like he can't believe you exist. He may even come straight out and tell you, "I can't believe someone like you exists." It isn't a gaze of lust and want, although he will experience that as well. Instead, it's distinguished by a certain sense of amazement, serenity, and inner peace. It's a look intended especially for you. It's not only the way he looks at you, it's the frequency. He can't stop looking at you, whether you're together or across the room from each other, his attention will always be focused toward you. Number 2. He wants to give to you. Giving, not taking, is the essence of true love. As a result, parents often adore their children more than their children adore their parents, and vice versa. If anything, you'd assume it would be the inverse. From infancy until our adolescent years, and occasionally beyond, children take and parents give in equal measure. You will hear from every parent, including me, that you will never know true, unconditional love until you have a child. This is because this type of love is all about giving. Nothing can take the selfishness out of you quite like being entirely responsible for a group of tiny helpless individuals can. When you are in love with someone, you want to offer everything you have to that person. This isn't about having a lot of material things. You want to give by being the best version of yourself, you want to make them happy, you want to improve their quality of life, and you want to do things for them that make them happy. Love isn't only a feeling, it's also a verb, and it manifests itself via acts. The most significant deed that signals a man loves you is when he offers everything he has to you. Hi, Edward Thompson here, founder of Dr. Love Bug, where we are dedicated in giving you the knowledge to help you improve your relationships, so please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our informative videos. Thank you very much. Number 3. He treats you like a priority. Everyone is quite busy, we all have jobs, schools, and other obligations. Whenever a man is truly in love with you, he will make spending time with you his number 1 priority. And if he truly does not have the time, he will make sure to let you know when he will be able to do so. When a man loves you, you are the most important person in his life, and he makes every effort to make sure that you have a special place in it. You are not a last-minute addition or a backup plan. You are the only one who can save him. Number 4. He wants to immerse himself in your life. He is eager to meet your family and all of your friends, and he is particularly concerned that they will like him. He goes out of his way to get to know them and leave a positive impression on them. He is interested in learning everything he can about your interests and activities, and he makes an effort to engage with these aspects of your life as much as possible. At the same time, he wishes to immerse you in his life and introduce you to all of his friends and acquaintances. And he wants the people in his life to adore you in the same way that he does. He wants to make you best friends with everyone he knows and cares about. More than that, he considers you to be a part of his overall life plan. Rather of speaking generically about the future, he expresses his conviction that he envisions a future in which you will play a role. Number 5. He really sees you. There are things about you that he notices that others don't, and maybe he notices things about you that you don't notice. He takes note of how you connect with others, how people feel when they are in your company, how your mind works, how you process emotions, and how you communicate yourself to others. He pays close attention to all of the small things and retains his memory of them. He recognizes the entirety of your personality, including both the good and the terrible. He isn't only in love with you, he is in love with certain aspects of you. Number 6. Your happiness is as important to him as his own. It's possible that your happiness is even more crucial. As soon as you truly fall in love with someone, their happiness becomes your own. This is especially true for males who need to believe that they are capable of making a lady content. In the event that you express your dissatisfaction with anything and he continues to do it, this is not an indication that he is in love with you. The actions of a man who cares about you are less likely to make you sad, and he is more likely to understand what makes you happy and make an effort to do those things. Number 7. He misses you when you're apart. Men are more likely to fall in love when a woman is not around, rather than when she is. In the moment, a man can shower you with all the love in the world because it is pleasant to be with someone else and to connect and be affectionate, but what is he like when you are not in his company? Is he thinking about you? Is he making an effort to reach out to you? Does he leave for days at a time and then come back to tell you that he's sorry and that he's just been very swamped? When you are in love with someone, you long for their presence and miss them when they are absent. While this does not imply that you are continuously thinking about them during the day, because it would be an unhealthy addiction rather than love, it does imply that the notion of them is always present in the background. Things remind you of them, something happens and you want to tell them about it, and you just have a constant sense of connection even when you're not together in person. Number 8. He keeps you in the loop. When a man truly cares about you, he will never leave you hanging. It is not because he has to that he would keep you informed about his activities, rather, it is because he wishes to do so. Number 9. He's there for you even when it's inconvenient. Being in love is simple when everything is going well and everything is moving smoothly, but what happens when you hit a snag or when you need him the most is another story. I'm interested in how he responds when there's an issue, when he has to be there for you even though there are other things he would rather be doing. Love is other-centered, it is not about one's own needs and desires, but rather about taking into consideration someone else's needs and desires. The fact that a man cares about you means that nothing is more important than being there for you when you need him. He may not always be in the best situation, but he will always show up and be there for you. Number 10. He doesn't give up. He throws his whole heart and soul into the relationship and is completely committed to making it work. When you are in love with someone, you are not willing to give up without a struggle. Thank you for watching our video. Hi, Edward Thompson here, founder of Dr. Lovebug, where we are dedicated in giving you the knowledge to help you improve your relationships, so please like and subscribe so you don't miss out on any of our informative videos.